And that's it for our daily news. For the last segment today, we have our Bayan Patrollers. Let me introduce three of the top students in Maxwell University right now who just recently won a SciTech Grand Prize for year 2021, presented by our country's Vice President, Lani Rod. They will be presenting their winning report and they are glad to share it to all Filipinos out there.
Have you ever recalled your first lesson as a first grader in science? Yes, it's all about matter. What about states of matter? I'm sure you know about that. Well, when you came across those two terms, I'm sure you also know about, you have a background knowledge about phase change. But yes, that's why we're here. We are here to tackle about phase change. Let us help you.
Since elementary, we were taught of the three states of matter: solid, liquid, and gas. So phase change happens when matter changes from one state to another.
So this is how phase change works. Now there are two types of phase change, which are endothermic and exothermic. In layman's terms, the endothermic reactions absorb energy from the surrounding, that is in form of heat. On the other hand, an exothermic reaction releases energy into the surrounding of the system.
The next one is sublimation. Sublimation happens when solid turns to gas. An example of this is this one. I use this on my bathroom. This is a air refreshener. As you can see, the yellow part there is the solid part of the sublimation process. It has the components of having your room having that much sweeter and fresh scent that everybody loves. And once the temperature rises, it will go through this hole in their gas form, and the gas form will scatter throughout the room, making your room having that sweet and wonderful smell.
Moving on to the next is fusion, or in simple terms, melting. This happens when you put a soluble solid in a pot of water or any type of liquid. Just like this. We put an ice cube in this cup, and as time passes, we can see that the ice cube isn't visible. It is because the solid melted and changed into a liquid, which has now merged with its solvent.
So the next is vaporization, which most of us are familiar with. It results from a liquid boiled to a certain point that changes to gas or vapor after a few minutes of boiling.
Created using Powtoon.